his mental has recovered from that loss.
Well, and Mr. Guy showing us all that, it may have been an upset by seeding, but Spark did not have a bad loss to Mr. Guy. Mr. Guy now in winners finals, putting up a very strong performance right now.
For sure.
So now OMJ versus Spark, Roy versus Sonic. Spark is going to try and look for a lot of those landing catches. Anytime that OMJ puts himself in the air, he's going to try and make the most of it. OMJ keeping himself in this. Spark, generally considered the favorite here, as I said.
Also, a really interesting thing with Spark is that he will absolutely make people ban instead of going to PS2 if he believes that he is disadvantaged on PS2, which is something he did here.
Yeah, Spark's got the play-to-win mindset all the way around. There is nothing casual about when Spark plays in bracket. Oh, but he almost gets get there by the spring. If that sent him the other way, it would have been bad for sure.
Yeah, Spark also hitting that jab into side B combo that he really likes. He seems to at least much prefer it over the jab to back air or forward air.
That's right. So he gets that spin into forward air right there, missing the edge guard though. Spark's recovery with Roy. Obviously, Roy's recovery a little exploitable, but Spark makes good use of it and manages to survive in a lot of situations.
Sure. Almost getting that jab into back air, but OMJ punishing the recovery, not grabbing the ledge.
That's right. And go under the stage. Whoa! Pops up with a back air. OMJ sneaking those back airs in. It's really impressive to see.
For sure, he seems to be getting and
yeah,
Spark getting
catches
that
the neutral get up.
Yeah, OMG seems to be playing the historic Sonic playstyle of just hit him a little bit and then run away.
And it's working now because he's got the lead after that first stock. He's able to do that. He's just got to be careful, again, about his landings. Spark will catch those landings and will punish you hard for it because Roy's got the moves that hit. He's got moves that hit like a truck, right?
For sure.
He's got to watch out on this recovery, though. Gets the spring, not the F smash, though.
Almost hitting that F smash, but Spark grabbing ledge just before he gets hit by it.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a quicker option. In some of those cases, you've got to realize I can't go for the kill just yet, but I keep putting them in a worse and worse spot, and then maybe get the kill a little later.
For sure, like keeping them off stage.
That's
keeping
right.
them in a disadvantaged state.
So now Spark down quite a bit, over 100%. OMJ looking very nice on this game. He seems like he's playing very smart. A thing that I've noticed, Spark does not like to approach very often. Unless he's got the advantage already. In neutral, he will not approach very much. And OMJ also a kind of player that does that. So whoever gets the lead here, I feel like is going to be a lot more comfortable. Not just because they're in the lead, but because the play styles work like that.
For sure, and Spark catching that down air to get off the side B really puts it at a more even footing because of Roy's tendency to kill a lot earlier than
That's
Sonic.
right. Yeah, and OMJ's got to find a way to take the stock, but Spark right back in it. In fact, taking the lead with, again, those powerful moves at the hilt on Roy's sword.
For sure. That was really pivotal for Spark to get back into the lead so he can, like you said, get more into his play style of not needing to approach.
That's right. Except he's being a little aggressive now, actually. I think now that he's got the lead, it looks like he's going to try and approach a bit more, put the pressure on, and keep building up that percent. Because he knows OMJ might be looking for a kill move and might fish for it a little bit.
Sure, that might have been an adaptation that he realized he needed to make after getting really far behind in those first couple stocks.
That's right. OMJ, not SDing, manages to make it back. Close, though.
Really fishing for that kill with the down smash.
Yeah.
Probably thinking that he needs to close out this stock as soon as possible.
And he absolutely does. Okay, right there, Spark rolling in and jabbing the wrong way. OMJ back in it, but it's going to be tough. Spark looks like he's made some good adaptations and is now controlling the ledge game.
For sure. Spark really trying to keep OMJ off and not letting him get back onto stage for free. Almost hitting that ledge trump back air, but not quite getting it.
That's right. OMJ trying to find some landing setups, but not quite finding enough. Oh my gosh, that play made me stutter. OMJ is threatening Spark. He says, I will not go down without a fight. But an overextension with the fair. Spark putting the pressure on, just walks back, F tilt.
For sure. Roy's kill power in this game is just really strong.
Very
overall.
good. Very good, for sure. I think a big part of it is that up air buff that he got from Smash 4 to this game. Now that that's a kill move, you can threaten some kills more when they're in the air. You don't have to get them on the ground to do it. So, and of course, Roy back air, obviously very good at it as well. So, he's kind of got kill moves no matter what situation he's in.
Yeah. And then OMJ deciding to take Spark back to Smashville, which is very interesting. Maybe deciding that he can still win this matchup here.
I think he saw the first part of that game and he said, I was doing good at the start of that, and there was something that went wrong in the middle, and if I identify that, I can play this game pretty much the same stage, everything, all I need to fix is myself.
For sure, especially because near the end there, he seemed to sort of be getting back his mojo and taking some of Spark's lead out.
Yeah, so right now, Spark with a slight lead, but generally even.
Neither player is really taking an incredible lead. Spark almost getting all 4 hits of side B, but not quite getting all of them.
It's solid damage regardless. Whoa! Oh. OMJ calling out the early up B. What a read. That's going to put him in a very nice spot. He needed something like that, I think, to steal some momentum back after game 1.
For sure. Also putting that mental game onto Spark of saying, you can't just always go for that early up B. I might just kill you for it.
That's right. OMJ using up airs.
Really pressuring that middle platform really hard.
And I think that's important. I think that's important to put the pressure on when your opponent's above you like that. OMJ sneaking his way back onto the stage.
OMJ still playing really safe, but Spark managing to catch that side B and read it with a forward air to get that kill.
Right, and I think OMJ a lot of the time seems to have been putting himself in the corner, which is not where he wants to be. And Spark generally just losing out to a lot of those spin options. He hasn't punished them super well yet, and he has gotten hit by them quite a bit.
For sure. It seems like OMJ has sort of taken control of this stock and the game, trying to just keep his lead up, getting a nice back air off of the jump read from the ledge.
And Spark gonna up B early to try and get back on.
Spark reading that back air, getting a nice parry, and almost punishing with all 4 hits of side B, but not quite getting it.
For sure. Yeah, he's looking for that side B kill if he can get it.
For sure, trying to get the early kill just to put this game back into his hands more so than in OMJ's.
And we saw this situation last game. OMJ in the lead, but not able to secure a stock. It's got to come soon. Otherwise, oh no. Here we are, right back in the same spot as game 1. OMJ running into a kill move early. And now he's behind. Spark with the lead.
Yeah, those first couple hits of Dancing Blade missing actually probably is what allowed that last hit to kill because it didn't stale the move overall.
Oh, wow. And a trade there. But OMJ not going for the back throw. Maybe he thought he was out of range. Gets the kill anyways.
OMJ getting a nice down smash to secure it. Put the game back into even.
OMJ fighting his way back in. Can the student make the comeback?
Getting a nice F smash read. Keeping Spark on the side of the stage, not really letting him recover mid-stage.
Oh, and Spark trying to catch that landing. Times it a little too early. OMJ now catching advantage a little bit. You saw that up air hit 2 whiff. Common complaint amongst Sonic players. OMJ, though, shakes it off. He's still trying to hold this lead. Doing a good job of it. Fair. Putting Spark off stage by a good amount. The Gimp. And F smash misses it. Very close, though. Spark in a bad spot. He's got to find a way to get some damage done. Or maybe get an early kill like he has so many times in this set. But OMJ is going to sneak in the back air. Not quite. Almost was. F smash, not quite. But that F smash will do it.
Using that F smash a bunch of times, just saying one of these is going to hit you.
Yeah, I mean, with a move like that, you have to be a little careful because if it whiffs and they're already in position to punish you, then you're in trouble. But a lot of the times, it's got such a deceptively large hitbox. The range on it is so good, and the cooldown on it is not that bad. So, if you land it on shield, sometimes a good option is just do it again. The opponent might not expect it, they'll get hit by it. So now OMJ still in this, and they're going back to Smashville. They're sticking on this stage the whole way through. 1-1, student versus mentor. A good showing from both of these players so far.
For sure. I think both players have decided that this stage is one that they believe they can absolutely win on. And they both have won on at least one game.
That's right. Yeah, again, this is a kind of set where the players are in the mindset of, I just need to make improvements to myself. The stage is fine. The matchup is fine. It's nothing about my character, nothing about the circumstance. It's just me. So what do I have to do to improve? And let's see what they both come up with. Spark trying to get a bit of a Waveland tech catch there, rather.
OMJ trying to hold the spin dash to just keep Spark on ledge.
Yeah, a weird option for ledge pressure from that kind of distance.
For sure.
Uh-oh.
an early side B, not quite killing. OMJ is still. Oh,
Whoa,
my God.
Spark! Spark!
Wedge trump down air, killing very early.
Yeah, and that's a statement. You got to make that statement sometimes. You got to say, look, we've played a very patient game so far. We have kind of nickeled and dimed each other. I'm going to take this stock now. And he threatened it twice there, once with the side B and then with that down air the second time it caught. So now OMJ maybe a little flustered by that, not expecting to lose the stock quite that early.
For sure, and now he's in a position where he has to now try and take a stock much earlier than he's been taking stocks just to try and even it up.
Right, I think
Really
this edge guard situation is very important if he can make the most of it.
He keeps going for that F smash as an edge guard, and it's just not really working out.
It hasn't landed a single time, that's right. And catching the down air, Spark imposing his will now.
Spark really seems to be way more in control this game than the last game, and even some of game 1.
That's right, and OMJ just looks a little lost. He's definitely losing the mental game at this point because he's not finding the right options and choosing a couple of panic options in defense. The back air will take that stock. He's still got some ground to make up, though.
For sure. That really is what he needed, though, to potentially get back into this game, sort of taking that stock and getting it back into a spot where he can just try and rack on percent and no longer needs to fish for a kill move.
Right. I worry about OMJ's ability to take the stock there. Spark is definitely in a good position to take this. He's played very good this game, made a couple of good plays, and he's feeling comfortable right now. But I think enough of neutral was reset to where OMJ had a moment to catch himself, reset, and think about this again. But Spark's pressure is so good. Oh my gosh, is that going to be the stock? Up B, not going to be able to make it back, but the air dodge will.
A really nice angle on that air dodge to not get hit by the down smash, but Spark reading a jump and getting a nice fair, I believe.
Yeah, Spark's just got to avoid losing his stock this early. If he can avoid getting hit by any of Sonic's kill moves, which is not the hardest thing to do in this game, then he'll be in a good position to take this. And maybe with a 2 stock, who knows?
For sure. OMJ really put back into that position of needing to take a stock and needing to get them back into more even footing.
So there it is, the F smash. Spark just kind of running into it. Not sure what that was. I think trying to get some movement going, but couldn't quite find it. So now this game's right back to even. OMJ just needs to play smart, and he's got the win over his former mentor. And Spark trying to keep that from happening. He got upset in bracket a little earlier by Mr. Guy, and doesn't want to get upset here. He's definitely looking to win this tournament as the #1 seed.
For sure, and this is still very close, even if OMJ is slightly down in percent west.
Whoa, and that definitely could have been it, but Spark doing it the wrong way almost gets gimped. Oh. Shielding the side B, very, very smart. OMJ making the comeback. Grabs him out of his F smash? Are you kidding?
Spark is really trying to finish this out now. Just trying to not really let OMJ get momentum anymore. But
yeah, they're both on the verge of a good win here. Oh my gosh, catches the landing with the up smash, not quite. OMJ down air, an up smash, and that's going to be it.
Oh my god.
He got antsy for the kill, tried to pull it out at the wrong time, and Spark's going to capitalize on that every single time. Spark over OMJ, 2-1, fantastic set. Some good hype match right there, some good hype gameplay. And Spark